Africa's biggest challenge is developing its own people to create and sustain prosperity for themselves. Malawi, which calls itself the warm heart of Africa, is typical of this challenge. It is the sixth poorest country in the world and has a national unemployment rate of over 85%. Microfinance provides a new opportunity by giving small loans to start a small business. But having money alone will not solve the problem. What's also needed is knowledge, the basic business know-how to grow, manage, and sustain a business. Africa Startup is a new initiative to teach basic business principles to microfinance recipients beginning in Malawi, Africa. Here are a few grassroots entrepreneurs who will benefit. Elementary school teacher Rosalind Rashid tripled her income after she started selling popsicles to children at her school.
As you know, this is rainy season. It is moving slowly, but during hot season, it's a very hot business.
She hopes to put her daughter into a better high school with the profits. Africa Startup will teach her how to track sales and the basics of budgeting and savings so her children Linda, Paul, and Simeon can go to school. Bilton Salawila started a music school and recording studio with hardly any competition in his area, Blantyre, Malawi's commercial center. But people still don't know about his business. A little market research and promotion could really help Bilton draw music lovers from all over the city. Mr. Chikaza started his own product line called Kazo Honey, meaning something appreciated. He himself manages all departments of his business, from purchasing honey in the mountains, to packaging with his own label, to selling in the streets. Africa Startup would give him a business network to hire trustworthy employees who can help him manage growth. Rather than buying new electronics, locals take broken appliances to Chifundo, an efficient and trustworthy technician. But Chifundo often buys parts for customers without requiring payment up front. He now has a huge accounts receivable problem from unpaid customers and cannot pay his employees on time.
Sometimes I do take my own money to buy the components.
In 2009, I held a business training for local entrepreneurs to teach these basic business principles. The effects were far greater than I expected, including greater profits and a new sense of accountability for business growth. Africa Startup will provide a new, long-term model for business training that can be easily duplicated throughout Africa. It works with local microfinance institutions and their borrowers to leverage the capital for sustainable growth. University students like those at the University of Malawi will teach business classes with the help of Africa Startup staff and university students from America. Seattle University will consult with the business owners and students once a week via webinar to pass on encouragement and new ideas. Students in America want to extend their business school knowledge to the grassroots people in extreme poverty. Both will see no matter what the size of a business, prosperity earned by your own efforts makes a rich life.
I'm Father Steve Sunborg, president of Seattle University, and our mission at Seattle University is empowering leaders for a just and humane world. Africa Startup is a wonderful way of using a business education in order to help others in another country to take advantage of microfinancing and to make it impactful for a wider group of people.
Africa Startup gives parents tools, not just hope, to make a positive future for themselves and their families. So kids can have regular meals, go to school, and enjoy their childhood. So Africans can enjoy life in their own beautiful countries. Startup Sustainable Development, Africa Startup.
Lewis is the only one?
Yeah. This time.
First time? Your first time?
First time.
Do you mind if I ask how many years it's taken for you to climb a mountain?
65 years.